Hey, it's BT with the BT Silverstone review. Let's get right to it. I know. I've been busy. You have no idea what it's like to try to get this out on a ship. I'm playing Black Gilligan right now and trying to get this out with the internet. It's horrible. I apologize. Anyway, let's get right to it. This is my second time doing this. First time was 20 minutes, and that's way too long for you guys to, which I understand. You watch other podcasts, and I encourage you to do it because those guys are technical. I'm not a technical guy. You can tell that. I'm more of like the eye test, and I'll stand by that because sometimes the human behavior is what I'm into. So I might not be able to tell you that a certain tire is going to work at a certain racetrack and when it's going to drop off, but I will tell you by just body language, like he don't want to be here, or this guy's going to just, my light went out, or this guy's going to rip this weekend. I can tell you by that with eye test. So don't discredit me, but anyway, let's get right to it. Rider of the race this weekend in Moto3, David Almanza. Man, let me tell you something. Props to Max Quiles, who broke his collarbone in qualifying, but he's over 100 points ahead of his nearest competitor, which means he technically will still be points leader after if he don't race for 4 more races, with 6 more races to go, he'll still be the point leader. So I think he'll be okay. But David Almanza, when he's hot like pastrami. And he was hot this weekend. He's my rider of the race. Heartbreak goes to Brian Uriarte. He was in second place in the standings. He could have won that race and he crashed out. Damn it, Brian. You had a great opportunity. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Come on. Moto 2. Come on, man. Moto 2. Look at my face. Come on, man. That was the race of the weekend, Moto 2. Holy shit. That's racing right there, Moto 2. And you know, Silverstone's weird. Sometimes it goes, you know, like a good weird. You know, like, you know, you're with your wife or girlfriend and you're like, okay, that's weird, but I like it. That's what Silverstone is. And Moto 2, what a way to kick it. They kicked off like Moto 3 kicks off. I mean, Rider of the race goes to Philip Salach, great job, but man, the heartbreak goes to Manu Gonzalez. And riders have all done it. You see it in every sport, you know, where like, you know, if you're a footballer, you kick the ball into your own net. And Alex Rins did that at Silverstone years ago. Lacia Spargo did it. I don't know, something about Silverstone brings out weird shit, and everybody's done it, but man, watching Manu. And I just hope this is his last little stumble, because if he loses it like he did last year, remember he was hot last year. He was hot like a Friday night pizza. And then all of a sudden, he slowly started losing. And then it was just hard to watch. And I hope that doesn't happen to him. Because, I mean, he was so happy. And then I was like, I got one more lap? Oh, shit. And by then, what's his name? Halgado knocked him and hit his exhaust. Damn, man, I just hope he stops the bleeding. I really hope he gets a tourniquet and stops the bleeding. But, man, great race in Moto 2, stole the show. Moto GP, come on, man. Come on. Rider of the race, rider of the whole weekend, you got to give to Marco Bezzecchi. I mean, you felt his pain. He was crying in Parc Ferme. That's the passion I'm talking about. I want to give it to Raul because Raul doesn't get the credit he deserves for what goes on. People, they talk shit about Raul and whatever, and oh, he should have been winning. But he won a sprint. I mean, he was getting it. There's some riders, and I'm not, no names, but there's some riders who've been in MotoGP where, like, you go, okay, he's still in MotoGP, and I realize it's hard. But Raul, man, I'm glad he won the race, and he kicked their ass in that race. Congrats to him. Heartbreak has to go to Agura. Agura broke his cherry that weekend. He really did. But that was where he had the big off last year, and I think maybe it played into his whatever. Hey, it happens, man. They all crash out sometime and don't finish a race, and that was Agura's cherry to bust. So anyway, now let's get to the minutia of the weekend, right? I don't know what the minutia means. It makes me sound smart. Anyway, let's talk about the Marquez situation. And yeah, Alan, I'm coming for you, and I said I would. The Marquez, listen, we don't realize how good we have it. We really don't with Marquez, because Marquez is must-see TV. I mean, there should be, and I'm being this here, there should be a separate little box showing Marquez and then the rest of the race, because there's just something about the way he rides where you just watch. And now, I hate to say it, but I think that arm, but I think that shoulder or what, it's giving him more trouble with the shoulder and the arm. And like Marquez, when he went to his media debrief, he didn't mention the tire, which y'all had to drop off. Pecco said, me and Mark we were the slowest riders because of the tires. Marquez didn't mention the tires. He didn't mention it. He just said, I mean, he was pissy. And I think he's pissy at himself. Because you know why? Because that's what a champion does. He didn't blame anybody. If anything, he blamed himself. When it comes to his arm or shoulder, he won't say it hurts. He goes, hey, look, if this is my 100%, then so be it. And that's what you want to hear from a champion. There's no like, yeah, my arm hurts. He just says, I mean, but it's there. And he, like he said it though, I mean, maybe, I think that's why he took so long for him to sign that contract. I think he wants a year contract at best, at most. I think he wanted to go 1 year, see how he feels, because it's a long season. And think about it, he had what, a 3-week break, and it was still hurting. That's why he didn't do the promo, because it's gonna be a 6-hour little promo in London, you know, and people wanted to meet the champ, and he didn't want to go because he's still rehabbing. I think he does 2 hours a day every day. I mean, there's only so much a man can take. It's like a boxer. Like I said, it's hard watching Marquez get beat, especially this weekend. Don't get me wrong. I love DG. I love Acosta. But watching Marquez have to give up a place, and you know he could fight harder, but he's like, hey, man, I'm just going to get these points and go to a track that and that's what he's doing. He's looking at the calendar like, okay, I should win here. I should win here. Fuck that. I should win here. I should win here. If that's the way you win a championship, then damn it, that's how you win a championship. I think he's over trying to get that many victories. It's all about managing a victory, managing a championship. But there's going to come a time, and everybody faces it, where you're going to go, you know what? I just got to grit my teeth and go for it. And hopefully it'll come down to Valencia with him and maybe Bezecchi, maybe Martin. And who knows, if it's a 4-man battle coming down to Valencia, holy shit. And that could be, for a fan, you can't beat that. But we'll see how it goes. But Marquez, I'm telling you, he's doing that. Looking at the calendar going, okay, this is where I'm gonna push, this is where I'm not gonna push. Yeah, fuck that. So, hey, but like I said, like Scarface, when he's gone, he go, hey, there goes the bad guy. Because you need people like me. Just say, there goes the bad guy. And that's what Marquez is doing. Whether you love him or you hate him, you gotta respect him, because man, he hasn't really fallen off talent-wise like you guys said he did. It's the injuries, but he's still trying to ride through. And if he can get through his next Ducati contract, it'd be a miracle. I mean, I like to see Pedro win, but honestly, I don't know if I want to see Pedro beat Marquez on a continual basis. It hurts to watch, but yeah. Anyway, so that's my Marquez situation. And listen, the Baggers Cup didn't get the credit it deserved for this weekend, because the Baggers Cup, you know, it's a Harley. And, you know, props to Harley for doing what they do. But if you want a real Baggers Cup, I say throw some money at BMW. Throw some money at Yamaha, has a bagger. Throw some money at, I want to see a Honda Gold Wing bagger. Y'all can say what you want. But and definitely Indian. Listen, I'm not trying to disrespect you Europeans, but I know a lot of y'all want to be Americans. I don't know why. Why would you want to get diabetes? Why would you not want to have health care? Europe, you're great. Hey, you know, stick with the health care and how you live your life. But you want to ride a Harley? Okay, whatever. But make it fair. Have Indian come in. Ride an Indian through Europe, okay? Ride a BMW bagger through Europe. Like I said, a Honda Gold Wing bagger in the Baggers Championship. How great would that be to watch the eyes on that? But at the same time, like I said before, have the baggers go to World Superbike. They need it. Trust me, they need that shit. Because World Superbike, and I'm going to give World Superbike a little shout out, okay? No offense, but do like Bulaga did. He was in Moto 2 not doing a goddamn thing. He went to World Superbike, and what did he do? He killed it in World Supersport. Then he came to World Superbike, killed it. Now he's coming back to Moto GP. For people like, no offense, for like Joe Roberts, who ain't really working again for you, Joe. I love you, Joe, but go to World Superbike, kick ass over there. Then you go to World Superbike, kick ass over there, and then you come back, man, and hopefully you get a ride in Moto GP. It's not over until it's over. So that's what I want him to do, man. Listen, Brad Bender's going, and so is Jackass is going over there. And listen, I know on the surface it doesn't sound right. It's like going to play. It's like paying for the Patriots and then you go to Cleveland Browns. Like, you fucking serious? And they're trying to hype it up. Hey man, listen, I know you came from the Patriots, but listen, here man, we got an Applebee's and a Chili's. So I mean, you got that going for you. And that's what World Superbike is like. Listen, World Superbike is great. Send the baggers over there. Send World WCR over here to the ladies. Send them over to MotoGP. Put more eyes on those little girls. and have the Harleys go over there. You get more people for World Superbike, and you can be tonight. If I was running World Superbike, you need eyes, man. It's a great series. Just you got to do little things, and it's gonna be like MotoGP 2.0. Yeah, you send some riders with a Brad Bender. You can win races. Like I said, Jack Miller, go over there. You be with your wife, your kids, man. You'll be a tester for MotoGP. You'll fly in, test the bike out. It's, all sickness is not death. You go over there and you kick ass, and maybe you come back over to MotoGP. So World Superbike, get the Harley's Cup or the Baggers Cup and take it over there. And that's my shout out to the World Superbike. And also my factor goes to 4 people. First of all, Bradley Smith and the kid from Australia who I just dropped my note sheet, Archie McDonald. Man, let me tell you something. I don't know much about that guy, but if you get a chance, go back and watch those bagger races. For Bradley Smith to come back and do what he did in his home country, props to him, man. I mean, that was great racing. Archie McDonald really does. Like I said, don't know the kid, but man, he's an Aussie, and I love the Aussies, and he did the damn thing. So props to them. Watch the races. It was great. That was great racing. But also, Pedro Acosta and Alex Marquez on the slide. They didn't steal the weekend, but no one talks about what Pedro Acosta did. I mean, because think about it. Raul Fernandez kicked their ass for the race. He won the race. Everybody was on Bezzecchi because Bezzecchi won. But Pedro Acosta, for what he did, Pedro Acosta might be on the slide, on the low, ride of the weekend. On the low for what he did. With that donkey he's riding. And Alex Marquez is coming, man. And let me tell you something. If it comes down to Valencia, last race of the season, you never know. There might be 4 people vying for the title. And if you got Aprilia versus Ducati, and Alex Marquez is getting his form again, will he help his brother? If Mark is still in the championship, will he help his brother? You're goddamn right he's going to help his brother. And it's going to be Ducati versus Aprilia, maybe for the Constructors' Championship. Hey, MotoGP is still, I mean, I know we bitch about there's not enough passing for the lead of the race, whatever. Yeah. But you got a Constructors' Championship. I know it's not sexy. It's like going out with a 6 or a 7. Yeah, she ain't like hot or whatever. But hey, she's a good solid. And that's what you need. A good solid in your life. And they ain't gonna give you troubles. So the Constructors' Championship, the Riders' Championship, that's the one we all love. So it's not over. I still think Marquez is going to make a play. And I don't know about Jorge Martin. I don't know where his head is. I really don't. Because he's like, ho-hum. Oh, yeah, I probably should have pushed harder. I probably could have won the race. Maybe caught Raul, but I didn't. Oh, well. It's like, I feel like he didn't have that killer instinct, but maybe that's just him masking it. I don't know. But he's going to Yamaha next year. Why WTF would you do that? Anyway. What am I missing, you guys? You guys are good at telling me that. And Alan, yes, I came for you with the Marquez situation. That was straight for you, Alan. I told you I was coming for you. Anyway, so tell me what I missed. I know I'm missing something. I talked about the great Moto2 race. Manuel Gonzalez, please, let's not let this guy fall apart. But you do need people like an Australian, and this is where the politics come in. You do need people from other countries. You need an Aussie. I mean, as an American, as much as I love Joe Roberts, I would love to see him there, but so what are they going to do? They need you can't be the Spanish championships again. So you need other people, and I think that's where Manuel Gonzalez is going to fail. I mean, it's like you need an Italian, you need an Aussie. If you can get American, I mean, damn, it hurts. But I hope Manuel Gonzalez gets it together. Tell me what I missed. Sorry it was late. Anyway, thank you guys for watching again. And like I always say about this time, you know the word. Bye.